Hi everyone, welcome to Firesoultarot. Today I'm bringing you a reading which is the third one that you voted in the order. So this is about the first time that your future spouse will say I love you. And I'm going to do this reading trying to find out the most accurate details about the place and the time when this happens. So it's either be daytime, nighttime, or evening, or an afternoon. And also I'm going to have a look at then how are you going to feel about them saying I love you with tarot and some oracle decks. Then I'm going to look at how they're going to feel, how your future spouse is going to feel, and then I'm going to look at the shared energy, how you both are going to feel about this. What is it that you two have in common as feelings in this regard? And then I'll also look at the energy that gets activated at the time when you two are going to share this emotional moment. And also I'm going to look at what is this expression of affection from your future spouse is going to heal within you. So stay until the end if you're interested in all the details. And as usual, I have the three piles: pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I'll see you at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked the 8 of materials, this is your reading. So the first message that I get by looking at this card that you picked, the first thing is that at the time when your future spouse is going to tell you I love you, they're going to see you as extremely attractive, somebody very beautiful or handsome if you're a man watching, somebody that they feel like they can't take their eyes off. And they also, I feel like with all these hands touching these roses, it gives me the feeling that when this happens, there's going to be a moment with a lot of touching between the two of you. So there's going to be a lot of tactile feeling as your future spouse says these words. And you may have even some tattoos. You may have this type of clothes style, fashion style, let's say, sort of vintage or maybe indie, that kind of type of style. And or a bit ethnic even. Take it easy if it resonates. Now, also another information I got by looking at this is that your future spouse might give you a bouquet of roses. Specifically, I see pink roses, of course, here, or it could be dark pink roses. And you may like roses yourself. I also see like a sort of a cactus plant here. They may even gift you a plant. That's what I'm gathering so far, but let's see more details. So with tarot, I want to have a look. Let's have a look with tarot at about exactly when and where these very meaningful words are going to be spoken to you. Let's see. So please indicate the most accurate time. Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Justice, at the bottom, the World. Okay, what I'm seeing here is daylight, and so it's going to be during the day when the sun is still up. could be even a morning or an early afternoon. On a day where it's clear, the sky is clear, but there could be some clouds. And I see this happening up on a hill. And your future spouse is represented by the Queen of Swords, bringing clarity with these words, I love you. Like they want to bring you clarity about their feelings. And you are represented by the Four of Cups here, by this person that doesn't expect this demonstration of love from your future spouse. You actually don't even think this is coming with the Four of Cups. You are actually very perplexed at the time when this happens. You're actually very perplexed about the relationship. And I think that your future spouse, which is represented by this Queen of Swords, which is a mature person, understands that if they don't tell you, they might even miss out the opportunity to be with you. And therefore they want to bring you justice and bring you clarity. You see, in the Justice card, there is also the Sword of Clarity that is going to balance the karmic scale and bring the relationship between the two of you in balance. And so the fact that they decide to tell you I love you is because they want to show you their love, which you're very perplexed about. You're not sure about this at the time when this happens. And with the world, first of all, I get the message that they might be traveling to you in order to tell you this. So they will be traveling to you, for what I'm getting here, and they want to close the distance between the two of you. There might be some physical distance between the two of you before this happens, and so I think they want to close up this distance in order to complete the old chapter where you two were, let's say, just dating and not knowing exactly where this relationship was going, and then opening the new chapter in which they're actually going to commit to you with the Justice card. This can represent sometimes even marriage, you know. And so of course we can clarify, but so far this is what I'm getting, and I'm actually going to clarify. Please clarify. Actually, I'm going to take a different deck. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, clarify the Justice card for pile number 1. I think I'm going to take a different light. Hold on. Yeah, I feel that's much better for light. Right, let's have a look now at the clarification. Clarify the Justice card. Why is the Justice card here? These two are coming. Okay, so let me check. Yeah, so we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And at the bottom we have, let me see, the Knight of Wands. So yes, so your future spouse, when they want to clarify with you that they love you, you know, they want to bring this justice to you because they see that you are a very emotional person, somebody that has got a big heart, and you know that you're ready for love, that you are you know, emotionally abundant. And so they see you as very precious, very nurturing. You've put in your love towards them all throughout the dating part. And so therefore they are taking charge and bringing you this truth. You see, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords both are coming out because this is something true. They want to tell you this truth, that they do love you. And you didn't have a certainty up until this point. And they also are coming with a lot of passion and action with this Knight of Wands. And so they want to show you with determination this truth. So it's like a very decisive action that they're taking towards you. to make sure they conquer you, to make sure that it's clear to you, because they don't want to lose you. Because with the Four of Cups, I see there is a potential to lose you if you don't clarify that to you. And so this is a crucial moment, I think, of transformation, of evolution of your relationship. So let's see now. We've seen the when, and we've seen where as well. But I want to clarify further. So what else can we get about this moment when, more details about the moment when pile 1 future spouse will say I love you. I'm actually going to clear this out so I make space for the new spread. What more can we get as details? The snake, the house, the anchor, and at the bottom the key with the cage. Okay, so what I see here is that when these words will be spoken to you, when your future spouse is going to tell you I love you, they will have in their life somebody that you see, it's toxic. There is somebody either within their family, within their close environment, that is poisonous. And yet I think this is telling me, because you see the fact that the snake is near the house, that tells me that is somebody within their family that is kind of a toxic presence, but they want to anchor the relationship with you, create more stability for themselves and with you, and free themselves from this cage. So let's say there could be several reasons, you know. They need to free themselves either from their past, like their family of origin, or that they need to free themselves from a previous marriage. It could even be with these cards. So take it as it resonates. You know, there are many people watching, and it could be different situations for different people. But what I see is some form of toxicity within their family unit that they want to free themselves from in order to create stability with you, and create this unity in the house with you. You know, the marriage, the building the house, and creating a legacy with you. Now, as you can see, there are some letters, Q and K, that could be relevant to you. And there are numbers here, 7, 4, 35, and 33. Take it, or also 9 and 8. And this could be relevant numbers in your life or in their life, dates of birth, months of birth, age, or any number that you've seen repeatedly in your life. Right, so this is what I see as more details. Now, how are you going to feel when your future spouse tells you, I love you? I see Temperance and the Ace of Cups. I think you're going to feel the love that they're expressing. And I think you're going to feel very sure of yourself and calm at that point in time. So this is going to bring you a lot of peace for what I'm getting so far. But let's see. How are you going to feel about your future spouse? See the Two of Cups. Amazing. Yes, you're going to definitely feel the love, the connection with your future spouse. The fact that you two share this very deep soul bond. And it's very strong. What else? How is pile 1 going to feel? The 10 of Pentacles. Come on. that basically you want to get married together. That you're going to feel like this is your spouse. And that you're going to form a family together. With everything. The house, the dog, growing old together. You know? That's exactly how you're going to feel. I felt called to have a look at the bottom, and we have the Seven of Cups. I see this presence of somebody venomous that's creating, is stirring up confusion in the life of your future spouse. There is definitely this toxic presence that is coming up more and more. But I see also, this kind of reminded me also of the Death card because of the skull here. And I think there is going to be a transformation when your future spouse tells you I love you. They really mean it, as we can see with the Two of Cups, with the Ace of Cups previously seen, and the Ten of Pentacles. And you're going to feel that there is going to be a transformation within your relationship at that point. But let's draw one last card. How are you going to feel about it? Pile 1. The Ten of Wands. It came in reverse. Now, I'm not taking reverses, but I feel like you feel like this burden that you've been carrying about not knowing exactly where you stood with your future spouse is kind of, you're dropping it. You've been carrying this heavy weight on your shoulders, not knowing exactly, you see the Seven of Cups, not knowing exactly where you should put your emotions. And now finally, with them talking to you, this is really, this burden is relieved. And there is a clarity that there is mutual love, reciprocity, and wanting to build together for the future. Let me check again the bottom, the Fool. Yes, and that there is this new start coming for the two of you. This is how you feel. What else? Let me see with the Oracle deck. Here, the Monology, Manifestation Monology Oracle deck. So for pile 1, how is pile 1 going to feel about the future spouse saying I love you? Talk less, feel more. You feel like those 3 words put together are enough. It's enough said. You don't need more talk. That you just want to feel these feelings that are arising and stirring up in you. In fact, this is the last quarter moon in Pisces. So this is all about feelings, you know, and feeling emotions. So you're very much in your emotions at that point in time. And we have open up to change. Again, what did I say about the change? The transformation, new moon in Aquarius. And the Fool, you know, the new beginning. Jumping into this new chapter of your life together, this opportunity. So you're opening up yourself to this change that's happening in your life. And release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. You want to let go of control and feel like a fool going for this jump off the cliff, you know, taking the leap without caring, without having one care in the world, because these feelings are so strong that you feel like you couldn't care less about what's happening next in a way. You know, the Fool is all about jumping with enthusiasm in this new adventure, not worrying about consequences, because you feel like it's really heartfelt with the Two of Cups, and there is stability ahead of you too. So this is very, very, very beautiful. And let me have a look now at how your future spouse is going to feel when they're going to tell you I love you. So for pile 1, I see the Fool and the Four of Water as I split. First of all, your future spouse wants to come out of this moment where you two kind of like possibly they see you mostly. See, the Four of Water comes out again. They see you confused emotionally, like you don't know where you stand with them. And so they decide to take this initiative. You see the horn of, it's like the horn, they're blowing this horn to give you this message of love, a message of a new beginning with the Fool. and a message of clarity, because you are in this four of water type of energy, which is all about sort of nearly disillusion, like you are not 100% sure that these feelings are mutual, that you have the same intentions at the time when they tell you I love you. And so you're kind of like, let's say, going with the flow, but sort of emotionally puzzled. And your future spouse takes this initiative to blow the horn, let's say, and metaphorically, and communicate, speak clearly to you, give you this message that is a message of love. But let's see now more. How is your future spouse gonna feel? Like a fool in love, you know? That's how they're gonna feel with the fool there. Star. Let's see more. I just want to see more and then I'll talk. This wants to come. Two of Earth. Seven of Earth. And at the bottom we have the Seven of Air. Your future spouse, first of all, feels like they have been hiding with the Seven of Air. These loving feelings that they feel for you. They feel like they've sort of, let's say, cheated on you emotionally by not telling you yet how much they feel for you. This is what this Seven of Air is showing here. But with the Seven of Earth, they decide to tell you I love you because they want to invest in you. They really believe in you, and they really believe this is worth their time, energy, this relationship with you. And they really admire you. You see, this man here is looking at this fairy. They see her as a magical being, somebody very unique, somebody that's not easy to find. And so they feel like if they didn't tell you this, that you could just vanish, just like a fairy, you know? Because fairies are very good at hiding. And so they feel like if they didn't speak their truth to you, that you would just vanish and disappear from their life, and they don't want it. And with the Two of Earth, at the moment when they tell you I love you, they feel like they have a lot to juggle. You know, there is like, they feel like overwhelmed in a way, and they feel like okay, which way am I going to tell this way or this other way? How am I going to, you know, it's like they're kind of a little bit overwhelmed and hesitant with this Two of Earth. They're feeling like that there is a lot that they need to pull out, and they have this moment before they speak. They have this moment of sort of going back and forth. Will I say it? Will I not? Should I do? Should I not? Is this the right time? You know, is this the right moment? There is this hesitation definitely with the Two of Earth, which is the Two of Pentacles, and yet they feel inspired with the Star to go ahead and take the courage to talk to you and tell you this, tell you about their feelings, because you are a true wish for them that has come in their reality, and they don't want this to vanish. They don't want you to be distant from them, and so they probably feel like you're starting distancing yourself from them because they haven't spoken this truth to you. They've been hiding it with the Seven of Air. And so they feel like they need to pour out these emotions to you and to express them in order to maintain the balance within your relationship and to keep you in their life, basically. This is what I'm getting here. So yeah, it's very emotional, I think, for them. I can tell, like, I'm actually feeling it. But let's see more with these Moonology cards. How is the future spouse of pile number 1 going to feel at the time when they say I love you to pile number 1. Oops, sorry, it flipped. You see? Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Yes, they have to show you who they really are, with their vulnerability, with their heart open. And that's tough, you know, for them. It feels like it is tough with the Two of Pentacles and with the Seven of Air. They've been hiding this. And so they want to show you who they really are as a person, with their own range of feelings. And your commitment is being tested. Yes, because this is a test for them. A test to show how committed they are to you. So it is a moment that is testing them, actually. Yeah, they feel like a nervousness about it. And yet they go ahead and do it. Because you're valuable to them, just like a star, you know. The sun is a star, and we can't live without the sun. So your future spouse can't live without you. And this is why they decide to break this silence and come out of the shadow, let's say their shadow side, which is keeping them hostage and closed up, and they decide to open up to you. You see how much purple there is? This is a moment of ascension for your future spouse. How else are they going to feel? Again, purple here. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. This is them feeling like telling you I love you is the resolution of their inner struggle, their personal issue about showing emotions, because you see, Cancers are all about being protected by their shell, and they have a lot of emotions, but they often protect these very delicate emotions within a shell. And so your person has to come out of the shell and tell you this, and not being afraid of your reaction, you know, because that's a vulnerability. Coming out, telling you how they actually feel, which is that they love you, and not being afraid to have a reaction from you that you possibly could say, well, I actually don't feel that way about it. You know what I mean? So that's the moment of vulnerability there. And let's see the bottom. It's time to take action. Yes, new moon in Aries. They understand that this is the right time to take action, because otherwise they could literally lose you. So this is the message that's coming through very strongly here, pile 1. Now I'm going to have a look at your common feelings, the shared energies between the two of you. So the first thing, it's spoken by these cards that came together with your first card. And I'm going to show you, it's very interesting, because we have again the Four of Cups, Four of Emotions, but there is a sequence here. Two of Emotions, which is the Two of Cups, which is coming out again from, as we saw before. Three of Emotions and Four of Emotions. So do you see how this is a progression? 2, 3, 4. So the fact that they say to you, I love you, brings your relationship forward, and basically you both feel this very strong connection with each other, emotional connection, and you share these feelings of love. There's nothing else to say. Sorry about this card, really, it talks by itself. You can see these two people are dancing in water, so they're basically dancing in a pool of emotions. And this is all about cups, so this is a very emotional moment for the two of you. Yet there is the Eight of Materials, which shows that after this very emotional moment, something very concrete will come of it, which is putting in the work reciprocally in order to bring forward this relationship to a proper commitment. And so it's very beautiful how from the emotions then we have something very concrete. And the three of emotions, this feels a moment of celebration between the two of you. So you two may even go then after for drinks to celebrate this day together. And with the four of emotions, this moment of them telling you I love you is going to free you finally from the doubts that you had been feeling in your emotions about how your future spouse actually felt about you. You were not sure, you were like kind of puzzled. You might have thought, well, maybe they're not that serious about me, you know. So this is what I see here. And I see again the two souls, the soul connection. You see, these are nearly like twins. You could resonate with twin flames, or if not, you are very high level of soulmates, very high level soulmates, you two. You share a very strong bond and as souls, and you two mirror each other. So I see a lot of twin flame union going on in this pile. Let me have a look now more about the shared feelings, because I have another deck that I want to consult about this, which is this oracle deck. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes, definitely. This is a very romantic moment that you do share, and it feels like really Cupid's arrows stroke you two. You two feel totally in love with each other. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. This is the acceptance that you had to go through of the current situation, like not rushing, not pushing them to say I love you. I see you not actually asking them, do you love me? That's not how it's going to go. Your future spouse is going to take action towards you, telling you I love you, because they feel like it's needed. It's time to take action. And you're not going to push them, because with the Four of Cups, you're actually on a receiving end of this. And so you have accepted the flow of things as they were coming, and you haven't pushed anything. And once you have done this acceptance, then this transformation occurs. This happens for you, them telling you I love you, because you have just gone with the flow of life. You haven't tried to push anything. These two are coming, so let's see. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yes, so this is your future spouse deciding to come out of their head and to get into their heart and telling you I love you, because the heart is the gateway to the soul. So they're connecting with their soul on a very deep level, and they are arising, they're ascending again, as I said before, when this happens. And then there is this other picture. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. You see how the mirrored souls comes out again as a message. I see a lot of that. So you probably didn't tell them I love you either. And maybe, you see, maybe your future spouse was also feeling puzzled about how you felt for them, how you felt about them. So you two have been mirroring each other, for what I can see here, all throughout. But let's see, what else are you going to share as emotions? Like, what is this I love you that your future spouse tells you going to... So I think you're then going to actually say, reciprocate and say that you love them too, because the Two of Cups came out twice now. So you're going to, after they tell you I love you, you're going to reciprocate, telling them back that you love them too. because we've seen the Two of Cups and we've seen also this soul mirroring and the Cupid's arrow that strikes. So you two are telling each other how much you both love each other. Wow, amazing. Come on. Love. May you dive deep into your passions. This is going to be a super loving moment between the two of you. And this love is deep and it will lead to a lot of passion as well. I feel like I nearly would like to conclude the reading here, but I have actually other parts because this is just too nice. But let's now have a look at what is this moment going to heal within you. So far I really love this reading for you, pile one. But let's see now what is this healing within you. And then at the end I'm going to have a look at the energy that's going to be triggered, you know, the energy that's going to emerge between the two of you after this moment, like soon after this moment. So what's going to be healed in pile one? I forgive and release the past to heal my life. Number 21. Right, so at the moment when your future spouse tells you I love you, you're just releasing all the past pain, all the past disappointments. You just feel so happy at that point in time that you're just ready to let it all go, to heal your life and to basically move forward with your life. 21 could be a relevant number for you. Let's see with this other deck, what are you going to heal? So what is pile number one going to heal at the time when their future spouse says I love you? This wants to come out. Self-sabotage. So if in the past you were doing things which brought to a lot of self-sabotage and not believing that love could be something that would happen through love, you know, getting married. If before you felt like this could never happen for you, at that point in time when your future spouse says I love you, this is just going to melt away. These ghosts of the past, they're just going to be released. And you're going to be free and you're going to move forward with your life. Yeah, this was like scary thoughts that you had. This was like your anxiety, your feelings of this is not going to happen for me, you know. Very good. Now I'm going to have a look at the energy that's going to be activated between the two of you. Let's see what gets activated at that point in time. I see empowerment and the divine masculine, first of all. I think you're going to feel very empowered by this moment that you share, both of you. And I see the divine masculine really coming into their power and projecting this power towards the divine feminine. I really see a divine couple here, to be honest, getting into union. This could be really divine counterparts. We see 22 and 26. So take these numbers as they resonate with you. This could be relevant numbers in your life. But let's see what energy is going to be activated. Earth, 24. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. So this is a moment where you two feel very connected to Earth, to this planet where we live, and yet very much of a spiritual being. You two feel like you're two spiritual beings coming into union in this physical reality. How beautiful is this? Number 24. And actually, pile one, I actually have another deck because I'll tell you what, earlier, since it was on the side, I didn't consult it, but I want to see more details about this moment because this is another deck I meant to consult about getting details about the context of before this moment happens. So let me see. Something missing, intimacy or fertility issues. I think this is telling the fact that, as we saw before, your future spouse had not yet shared with you their loving feelings, and so something was missing until that point when they speak their truth to you about their loving feelings for you. And success, personal or professional achievement. You may be in a moment of very, very good personal and professional achievements at the time when this happens. And yet something is missing because within your love life, yes, you were dating, but your future spouse hadn't yet confessed their love for you. Take these numbers as they resonate, 42 or 18. They could be relevant numbers for you. I want to see one more card for this deck. Well, two came out, so I'm going to take them. I really love how these cards feel. They have a beautiful feeling to them. Servitude. Loss of power or control. Your future spouse decides to lose control and finally tell you about this. Because they don't want to... They don't want anymore to be controlled about this. They want to express their feelings to you. Number 26 comes out again for the second time, so that could be relevant. And warrior, yes. This is them getting into that divine masculine spirit. Courage, taking on challenges, taking the courage to speak out their true feelings for you. So pile one, this was your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like the video. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching this, and please leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you thought about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hi pal 2, welcome to your reading. If you picked the Empress card, this is your reading. First of all, from what I gather from this card is that when your future spouse is going to tell you I love you, they're going to see you as the most attractive person they've ever met, as the Empress. Now, regardless of your gender. And they're going to see you as somebody that is extremely fertile, prosperous, and emotionally abundant, because I see this light shining out from your heart chakra, and very creative as a person. They see you as somebody they can create literally a new universe for themselves, and this is why they decide to tell you I love you. Now I'm going to check the other cards that came out a little bit later, because these are about the shared feelings between the two of you at the moment when your future spouse says I love you. But right now I want to see the context. I want to get the details for pile number 2 about the future spouse. When and where is their future spouse going to tell pile number 2 I love you? Please give me the most accurate details. 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and at the bottom the Wheel of Fortune. This is very beautiful, and I'll tell you why. First of all, this is going to happen either in the evening time or at night time, when you two are actually laying in bed. And I see your future spouse, represented by the Seven of Pentacles here, because by telling you with the sword of truth, you see the sword that's here, that's the sword of truth, them talking to you and telling you I love you, because they want to relieve you from your heartbreak, from your pain, represented by the three swords up here, and from your, again, emotional distress, making you understand that whatever has happened to you in the past, you don't need to cry about it anymore. This disappointment, this feeling of loss, it's all to be forgotten and be left in the past. And that as you turn around these two cups of love, representing your cup of love and your future spouse cup of love, are there upright, upstanding, you know, standing up, and they're available to you as soon as you forgive and forget your past and let it all go and let this grief be gone, you know, free yourself from the grief, the grieving feelings that you've been feeling because of what happened to you. And they want to tell you this truth because they really want to invest in you with the Seven of Pentacles, and because they want to make a change and bring a positive change to the life of you two together. So this is the moment. This is when it's going to happen, and where it's going to happen. It's going to be either in your bed or in their bed, anyway, in a bed, and they're going to, let's say, do like a sort of a pillow talk, and they're going to tell you I love you. So now I want to see more details, and I'm going to clear this out so I can get more details with the Lenormand deck. As I split, I see the mountain and I see the clockwork. This reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune spinning, and this reminds me of the obstacles that you have faced in your love life. So this is definitely a repetitive message now that's coming through. This is your soulmate. I was shuffling and splitting again. Yeah, this is definitely your soulmate. That's you know, your future spouse, that's going to relieve you from these feelings of obstacles and challenges in your love life, like that you've been through very harsh times within your romantic life. But let's see more details. Wow, 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 wow. The ring, I mean, the clover, wow, honestly. And the mask, this is very good. The mask is not a negative card at all. I'll tell you why in a minute. At the bottom, the sheep. This is beautiful. And I see also the compass and the abundance. And the clockwork comes out again. Divine Feminine. Right, I'm going to take this too as well. But let me tell you, this is amazing. Pile 2. This moment when they say I love you, they could also, and only take it if it resonates, and you know, it might be a message for some of you, maybe not all of you, but I see like a proper marriage proposal here being offered with a ring. So your person is going to tell you I love you and then offer you the ring for the engagement. So this is pretty stunning. And this is going to be a very lucky moment for you and for them too, for both of you, because this is a definite improvement for the life of you two together. 2 is a number of union, so the union of you two is a very lucky union. And with the mask, your person is expressing what they're feeling, because the mask in the Lenormand deck is not about hiding, it's actually about expressing. And so they're going to express their emotions. I see the moon, and this is going to bring a lot of, I see the sun here, a lot of light feelings for the two of you, very joyous feelings. And it's gonna be feeling like a celebration, like you want to celebrate this moment, really. You see, with this festive type of depiction here. And there is here an indication that your future spouse might travel in order to come to you, to see you. There is also an indication that maybe you will travel together after they say I love you, to celebrate this moment, and maybe after they gave you the engagement ring as well. So you two are going to celebrate and possibly go for a trip, for a getaway, an holiday, something. And then I see again a lot of abundance, you know, coming for you two together, and a sense of direction with the compass. So this is extremely beautiful. This moment is going to be, you know, a shift in the life of you two with the wheel, a big important shift that's going to lead to much more, because this is your future spouse, and so it's very relevant. I see now the numbers that are relevant are 25, 2, 6, 40, 3, 10, 34, and 42. This could be date of birth, month of birth, the age, either of you or or one of you or both. And then I see letter A, letter K. This could be relevant initials. Let's see now. How are you going to... Actually, no, let's get more details with this other deck. So let me get more details. I see education, university, learning, teaching. You may be going about your education at the time when this happens. You may be 24 years old. You may be at university when this happens, you know, and learning, or maybe teaching in a university. This could be another possibility, but that's a very specific message, only probably for few of you. Archangel Phanuel will be assisting this moment and will bring optimism and hope. 39 could be relevant, 24 could be relevant, but let's see more details. So for pile 2, let me get more. Okay, there's also another archangel. You have a lot of angelic protection at the time of when this happens. Archangel Raguel, bringing the balance in your life, the scale of justice, you see, the karmic balance that, you know, you have gone through pain, and now this is your karmic balance coming up, justice, discipline, harmony. 23 could be relevant as well. That's very good. I don't know why this reminds me of the Akashic Records. Resourcefulness, intelligence, mental action, right thinking. This is your future spouse, thinking in a way very resourcefully, thinking of the future with you, wanting to build, wanting to take this action in order to move forward with your life together. And there is also Archangel Metatron, ancient wisdom, understanding. So there is absolutely an enormous amount of angelic presence as this happens, as this moment of speaking their truth about their emotions happens. Number 3 could be relevant. Let me see now, how are you going to feel? So how is pile 2 going to feel? The High Priestess and the King of Wands. You're going to feel somehow you already perceived that your future spouse loved you. Your future spouse, represented by the King of Wands, very passionate, very action-driven, very motivated, somebody that takes charge of the situation. And you somehow had this inner knowing that they were going to express these feelings to you. You were following your intuition about it while you were dating your future spouse. So, how is pile number 2 going to feel when their future spouse tells them I love you? Queen of Cups, you're going to be feeling full of love, full of reciprocal love for them. And you're going to offer your own cup of love. You're going to tell them as well. You're going to express your love for your future spouse too, in a very nurturing way and very loving way. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. You feel like the struggles are over. You see the mountain, the obstacles, the challenges, this mental struggle you've been through, this physical struggle you've gone through, as you were sort of trying to understand who was the right person for you. This is all over because you feel like you're getting married. You see, the Queen of Pentacles is the wife. I mean, obviously, if you're a man watching, you can see it as, husband. I mean, this is not to do with gender, but, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are both representing the wife and the husband, as well as the Empress and the Emperor, of course. But anyway, in Tarot. And, anyway, with the Queen of Pentacles, you already foresee this marriage ahead of you and this stability. So you're going to feel when they tell you I love you that they're going to want to make you their spouse and that they want to give you a fair amount of attention, energy, love. This is the clarity you get. And Page of Swords, yeah, basically you feel like you're learning more and more about your future spouse and the depth of their feelings. Three of Swords in reverse, it also caught my attention. You are releasing this pain from the past, definitely. And Nine of Pentacles, you're really feeling like $1 million person, you really feel like they're giving you the value that you actually have. When they confess to you their love, you really feel appreciated as a high value person. So let's see more. How are you going to feel? Pile 2. Very big cold. I'm gonna get a jumper. Okay, so let's see. How is pile 2 going to feel when their future spouse? Actually, I'm going to clear this out, otherwise there's too much. There you go. How is pile 2 going to feel when their future spouse tells them I love you? See the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Yes, you basically feel like you finally have an awareness of the biggest picture. Like you don't look at things anymore in a limiting belief type of way. You are expanding your mind, your soul. You're understanding more about what's happening in your life. You're having a higher point of view on your life. Higher perspective, let's put it that way. And be real. Full moon in Aquarius. You feel like it's a moment of truth. A moment where you can be very authentic with your future spouse. That's very beautiful. Let me see. How is pile 2 going to feel? Detoxify, yes, full moon in Taurus. You feel like at this moment when they say I love you, it's literally going to make you release all the negativity that you felt coming from your past experiences. So this is a message that's coming out repeatedly here. Let's see how your future spouse is going to feel. For pile 2, how is your future spouse going to feel? Queen of Air, Eight of Fire. They're going to be on fire when they're telling you this. They're going to be very excited to communicate with you about this truth, to bring you this very deep truth that they have been thinking about for a pretty long time. And they're so happy and really happy to, like, they're really, you know, over the moon, thinking about giving you this beautiful message. There is all this fiery energy, you know, in them, lit up. They're very lit when they're going to tell you this. Very clear-minded, but very lit. You know, with the Queen of Air. Queen of Air comes out again. Messenger of fire. Yes, there's a lot of fire. So it's a passionate moment as well. I see passion and clarity coming to you during this moment when they say I love you. That's how they feel. They feel very passionately for you, but very clear about it as well. It's very nice. Let's see. How is the future spouse going to feel about pile number 2? Again, 2 of fire. Yes, there is a lot of fiery energy that's coming out from your future spouse's feelings. 2 of fire also talks about the fact that they're taking a decision to bring forward this relationship with you, and this is why they're talking about their feelings of love for you, because they took this path, the path of love with you, and they want to pursue this. They also gained clarity with the higher perspective of the giraffe. So this clarity came to them, and this moment when they say I love you is going to be a moment they'll never forget, because there is this transformation card, which is the death card. They understand the power of their words. They understand how strong this message will be that they're delivering, how strong it is, and how this is going to bring big changes in the dynamic between the two of you so far. So they understand that the power is in their hands in this moment of time, and that they're manifesting their future that they have decided to build with you. What else? 4 of water. They're relieving you from this feeling of I don't know where I stand. Although we saw with the High Priestess earlier that you actually knew and perceived, but that's your feelings. They felt instead like you were in confusion emotionally, that you didn't know if they felt so strongly for you. And so they feel like they're bringing you a clarity in terms of emotional clarity by telling you I love you. And 5 of fire. This is the 5 of wands. 5 of wands comes out again. They feel like you were feeling very conflicted about this, and that they also felt like a turmoil, I think, within themselves, and they also felt like should I go for it, and or should I, because these are their feelings, and so they were like, okay, maybe I shouldn't right now, but then they get caught into this moment of inspiration. They're like, no, this is the moment, this is when, this is now, I have to do it. And so this inner conflict anyway was there before they spoke their words of truthful feelings for you, you know. So, but they're bringing these feelings forward. You see, this figure here has got this ball of water in their hand. So that's them bringing forward their feelings, deciding finally not to be anymore quiet about it. You know, the 4 of water could be a kind of a energy of inaction. So before they were inactive, but then they decide to take action with the fire cards and to bring this transformation in your dynamic. So that's how they feel when they are telling you, I love you. They're coming from a moment of inaction to a moment of action and transformation. And let's see more of how they're feeling with the Moonology deck. So how is pile number 2, future spouse, feeling at the moment when they are saying I love you for the first time? A personal issue reaches resolution. This came out in pile number 1, 2. Full moon in Cancer. So the message here is that they had these feelings locked up within their shell. Okay, they were keeping them locked up because these feelings were very soft and precious, and they were kind of afraid to show them to you. And so this personal issue of being vulnerable towards you, at the moment they say I love you, reaches a resolution, and they feel like there is this catharsis that is also been shown by the Death card, by the transformation. So there is an inner transformation happening within themselves, because this is something that brings their own soul to a level of upgrading in terms of soul evolution, because they're stepping into their vulnerable self and opening up their heart to you, even you know, and not knowing even possibly how you feel exactly. So at that moment in time you could even say, well, I don't actually feel that way, and that would be very, you know, painful. But so this is a very high moment of vulnerability for your future spouse. Your hard work is paying off. They feel like the hard work that they've put in so far in the relationship, and that the hard work of being vulnerable and opening up to you is going to pay off. New moon in Capricorn, probably because they see your expression as they say that, and that you are happy to receive this as the Queen of Cups we saw before. And so because of your very welcoming expression that I see receiving them in that moment, they feel like they're on a winning, you know, they're on that their hard work of opening up to you is actually paying off, because it's a positive response from your side. And let's see one other card. How are they going to feel? That a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Because this is representing the new cycle in which you two are going to go closer to a proper commitment and eventually marriage, which is also represented by the scales here, which to me reminds me of the Justice card, which is one of the cards that indicates marriage. So this is just a confirmation. Let's have a look now about the shared feelings between the two of you. So for the shared feelings, I'm going to have a look first at the cards that came out with the Empress. And I have some beautiful cards here that randomly came out as I was shuffling. The Muse of Inspiration. So this is talking about this passionate moment. So because you two are in bed, right? I understand here that this moment when your future spouse says I love you, and you then also profess your love for them, I feel like there's going to be then a sensual interaction between the two of you. This passion is going to ignite, and you two are just going to get very fiery with each other. So this is coming out more than once, because I saw the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and now the Muse of Inspiration, which is the basically the Muse of Wands. So this is all about fire, and this is coming out more than once in your reading. So you two are going to make love after straight after this I love you is going to come out of your future spouse's mouth. And for what I've seen, also yours, like you're going to reciprocate back. Also, I see the awakening card. So this is judgment. So the moment you two share these loving feelings for each other, you two understand, have this epiphany, and understand that you two are meant for each other. That this is a wish that you had for each other. That you really wish to meet somebody like the person that you have in front of you, and that this is the person that you really want to spend your life together with. So Judgment card, this is a major arcana as well as the Empress. And then we have the Ten of Emotions, which is really beautiful because this represents the Ten of Cups, the wish, fulfillment of wishes, and the fact that you two are going to form a family together, because the Ten of Cups in the original tarot, you know, in the traditional tarot, is showing a family. And so you to understand that you want to have a family with each other, that you want to get married. And I also see this card specifically in this deck, the Ten of Emotions in this deck, really shows a celebration party, which to me represents the wedding. So there is a lot here that confirms that you two are going to get married, that your future spouse probably may even offer you the engagement ring on this same occasion when they say I love you. So this is absolutely beautiful. I see a lot of expansive energy with the Empress. But let me see more, because I'm not finished with this, and I have also 2 more decks to consult about the mutual feelings that you two feel. So let's have a look with this one, what's going to come out. For pile number 2, what are the mutual feelings when the future spouse says I love you? Okay. This reminds me of the family tree, you know, the soul bond of the 2 hearts and the family tree. But let's see, time. You're trying too hard, give it time. I don't know why, but I got an 18 plus message from this. Like, because your future spouse seems to be very adamant in, you know, in pursuing you with the King of Wands that we saw earlier, with all this fire and stuff like that. So it's like eruptive energy, and I feel like you know, the engagement ring, it's like, really give it time, relax for a minute. It's like you're trying too hard, but it's really lovely though. I like the fact that they're so fiery about you and so convinced about this. That's very nice. And look, this card says transformation again. So the Death card comes out again in this form of another oracle deck. Oracle card. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. How amazing is this? Honestly, this couldn't be more on point. So really, this saying I love you from your future spouse makes you two feel so deep for each other, even deeper than you already felt. And love is just conquering everyone and transforming your life for the better. And then there is this other beautiful card here, and it says twin flames. Okay, so you could be twin flames. And I also got this message for pile 1, so not this specific card, but the message of twin flames. So you might have messages extra in pile 1 if you want to check it. Your passion ignites. Yes, there is going to be a passionate moment after this saying I love you. So it's really good. Let me get more from this deck. How are they mutually feeling, pile 1, pile 2 and their future spouse, when their future spouse says I love you? How are they going to mutually feel? Accept. May you receive what is as it comes. So you two feel, first of all, a sense of acceptance of each other, that you two just love each other right the way you are. There's nothing you would change about the other person. And also that you two want to go with the flow of life and whatever beautiful things are happening here, because you're ready to receive, both of you, as just as it comes. So this is a very good message about going with the divine time in the flow of life. And then now I'm going to get the cards about the what is going to heal within you when your future spouse says, I love you. I'm going to get the message about this. So what is going to heal within pile number 2 when their future spouse is going to tell them, I love you? What is going to heal, please? Wow, look at this. I think your sensuality is going to heal, honestly. The waters of creativity and sensuality flow within my hara. 32 could be relevant number for you. So yes, well, I get also this 18 plus message again. If you're a feminine watching, your waters are going to flow freely, right? Because you two are going to be very excited with each other and having this sensual encounter. Also, this is going to activate your sacral chakra. The chakra that, okay, this is telling me also that you could even conceive a child. Yes. Because creativity and, and the waters. So there is a strong possibility that you actually conceive at that point in time. Anyway, your sacral chakra is going to be very much activated, and therefore your creativity in general in your life will be very strong after your future spouse says I love you, and your sensuality is going to have a peak. And so I see like this really positive energy, honestly. I mean, this is what's going to be healed within you. You had a blocked sacral chakra probably, and this is going to be completely unblocked. And let me see with this other oracle deck, what else are you going to heal? Let me see. I see love and entrapment. You felt like you couldn't express love because you didn't really have the right person to express it to, I feel. And so you felt these feelings of love within your heart were really entrapped and blocked. Let me see more. What is going to heal within you? Temptation. This is all about sensuality, being free. Letting your sensual self and wild self go free. Honestly, enjoy yourself, pile 2. This is what I'm getting here. Number 90 could be relevant to you. Yes, you're basically healing your sacral chakra. Honestly. That's coming out over and over. Now, let me see what energy is going to activate between pile 2 and their future spouse. Fertility, come on. I mean, I was just splitting and looking. Crown chakra and fertility. Wow. You're going to conceive a child, pile 2. Honestly. But this was just splitting and to see what comes out. And you're going to also activate your crown chakra. You two, both. Yeah. But so there's going to be ascension. If this is a twin flame union, definitely. And even if you're just high-level soulmates, if you don't believe or if you don't feel like twin flames resonates with you, anyway, you're going to go through ascension, both of you, and fertility. And coherence. Let's see. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Amazing. So you're going to create it, both of you together, the reality you both desire. Coherence. Number 13 could be relevant to you, which is, by the way, again, the number of death card. So this is coming out over and over. Pile 2, this was your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that to support my work. And please share this with anyone you think could benefit and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hi, Pile 3, if you picked the 9 of Voices, this is your reading. So with this card, first of all, what I get is that your future spouse looks at you when they're saying I love you for the first time as somebody very dreamy, somebody that they have dreamt of as a person for their life, and very beautiful or very attractive anyway, both if you're a man or a woman watching. Somebody that stands out from the crowd and that is undeniably gorgeous as a person. You're a wish coming true, you're a dream come true, basically. And that's how they're going to see you at the time when they say I love you. I have more cards underneath, but I'm going to have a look at them later when we look, because these are the feelings you two share at the moment they say I love you. But I'm going to now have a look first at when and how and where is this going to happen. So let's see with Tarot. Please give me the most accurate messages for pile number 3 about when, if daylight or nighttime, your future spouse is going to tell pile number 3 for the first time I love you. Please give me all the details. 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands, the Magician, and the Strength. At the bottom, the King of Wands. Here we go. So, pile 3. Your future spouse is represented by the King of Wands. Somebody very accomplished, a go-getter, somebody with a strong will, somebody that when they seek something, they're very determined in conquering it. And so, as the King of Wands, your future spouse is going to tell you, first of all, they're going to tell you this love that they have for you in the daylight, because I see all of these depictions, they all show daylight, possibly in a very beautiful sunny day, because I see this yellow very prominent. It could be on a summer hot day, okay, when anyway there is a celebration going on. So this could be at a party, this could be at a gathering, somewhere where you're celebrating with friends, with family, with the people. It could be even, it could be even a concert, a festival, somewhere where people are drinking and having a celebration time. So it's going to be, a moment of celebration during the day, and where everybody's excited. I feel like this very uplifting kind of feeling from this spread, and everybody's extremely excited, having a good time, and then they shoot their shot at you. You see the way there is the King of Wands, the 8 of Wands. This is the fast communication towards you, and I have the Magician and the Strength, so two major arcana, which tell me that your future spouse is being very is basically looking forever with you. You see the way there is the eternity symbol on both the heads of the Empress here. Actually, this reminds me of the Empress, that we saw in pile 2. So there may be messages for you in pile 2. But anyway, it just all of a sudden just shook, caught into my, to my attention, this fact. And they are the magician. They're this person that's manifesting this this eternal life with you, in terms of like this long-term commitment with you. By saying I love you to you, they are using all of their tools in order to manifest this reality in their life, this new reality that they want to see happen with you, that you two are going to be together for life, and and I see the King of Wands looking very attentively at this Empress figure. So yes, there is an extreme amount of attraction that they feel for you at the time when they say I love you, and then I'm just looking at the lion here. Give me 1 minute. I feel like with this lion that's whose mouth is opening because of the gentle touch of the Empress here, I feel like that your future spouse feels sort of a little bit weak in the knees at the time when they actually speak to you, and a little bit even sort of intimidated, although they are a strong King of Wand type of presence and a magician. But then at the time when they're actually speaking, I feel like they feel very vulnerable. You see how this lion is kind of looking looking up with sort of a questioning face, as in, they say I love you, and then they're like thinking to themselves, but does she or he loves me? I mean, obviously this is the Empress, so does she love me? But that's energy anyway, so if you're a man watching, is the, take it, flip it in reverse, take it as it resonates with you. But I really see this questioning, but do they love me? That's the question in their mind as they say I love you. So I see this sort of a very masculine type of energy, coming at you with the Eight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Magician, telling you I love you. But then there is this hesitation straight after, because what's going to be your answer, So, but it's a very beautiful day and a very joyous day, and everybody's having a happy mood, and this is when this happens, and I also see that this is going to happen outdoor, so this is going to be in the open space when they tell you. Let me see more details with the Lenormand deck. So for pile number 3, what more details can we get about the moment their future spouse says I love you? Wow, the engagement ring. This came out, the ring, it came out in pile 2. So you might have all the messages in pile 2, as I said already. The sheep. The sheep came out in pile 2 as well. The well, beautiful. At the bottom, the labyrinth. I see other people around you when this is going to, I mean, they're not necessarily close to you, but I definitely see the presence of other people around you when this is happening. And also, this could also take place in this beautiful garden, this kind of maze type of garden. It could be literally a celebration of some sort, and there is a beautiful garden that this celebration is taking place within. With the well, I see that the moment they say I love you, this is the opening of a lot of abundance for the two of you. Prosperity, abundance, the well of abundance, This is what the well represents. And they're going to most likely propose to you after they tell you I love you and give you the engagement ring. So this is amazing, and this is in front of other people, so it's going to be, that's why they then have I think the moment of hesitation, because what are you going to answer? Are you going to reciprocate? Are you going to want to get married to them? This is the question. So they're very nervous, I think, about this, but we'll have a look at their feelings later. And with the sheep here, I feel like after this you're going to go on a trip together, on a getaway or a holiday, to celebrate this engagement. And yeah, literally this is like an engagement trip that I can see here. So number 25 could be relevant, 3, 41 or 43. Number 10 and letter A could be one of your initials, either you or your future spouse. Very beautiful pile 3. Let me see now more details with this other deck. Please give me more details about the time when energetic realm, life between lives, resourcefulness. Yeah, your future spouse is putting their all into this I love you moment. They're putting together all their resources to make this moment special for you, I think. This is what I'm getting here. Let me see, what more can we say, can we get about details about this moment when the future spouse is going to tell I love you and propose as well at this point. Parent-child. They're going to also tell you that they want you to be the parent of their children, and they want to form a family with you. 22 could be a relevant number to you. Loss, reversal of fortune. An archangel, Aniel, joy, gratitude, intuition. Let me clarify this loss. Okay, I'm going to clarify with Tarot this loss, because I need to understand what this is about. This could be something that happened in recent times to your future spouse before they tell you I love you. Let me see. What is this loss about? Justice. They may have had some court case or legal proceedings happening before or around the time when they say I love you. The Fool. Clarify loss. The Moon. They found out, it was in reverse again. They found out something came to light, something that was hidden. Let me see more. What is this loss? The Sun, yeah, something definitely came to light. The King of Pentacles. It must have been something in relation to their work or either their work or anyway their financial status, something to do with their finances, and they might have had some form of loss before they tell you I love you. But there is a new start coming with the Fool, and possibly something positive then. So this could change then. Let me see. 6 of Cups. Another message I'm getting is that they could have been already married previously and going through legal divorce, and therefore having maybe to pay alimony to their their ex-spouse, and therefore this was a loss of money for them financially. But then they met you and they wanted to build with you with the 6 of Cups. But only this resonates. This is a very specific message, which will probably be for some of you, but not all of you. But anyway, the Archangel Haniel is going to be assisting this moment when your future spouse says I love you. And this is going to be a beautiful moment of joy, gratitude, where your future spouse is following their intuition to go about this. Let me see more now about how are you going to feel when your future spouse says I love you for the first time. I see the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You're going to be sparked with, ignited with passion and you're going to want to invest back into your future spouse. Let's see. How is pile number 3 going to feel when their future spouse says I love you? Hold on, too many cards. Okay. The artist. Yes, you're going to feel very inspired. What did I say? Very happy, and it's like as if your future spouse is giving you a new lease in life, a new perspective, a new moment of creativity where you feel like expanding. King of Wands comes out again. This is your future spouse. You see them as very determined in offering you this love and their passion as well. I see this big wand here. Yeah, so, and again, flip it in reverse if you are okay. The King of Cups. Yes, they're definitely, I see another wand here, by the way, but they're definitely telling you about their love for you and being very deep in their emotions. Look how inspired this King of Cups looks. Very like enamored, you know. They're completely enamored with you, and they're completely passionate about you when they tell you I love you. And Six of Pentacles, they want to give you and receive from you equally. The same amount of energy, the same amount of attention they give, they want to receive. They feel like you two make for a very good match when they're telling I love you, and they feel like you two can provide reciprocity to each other throughout your life together. Let's see the bottom. Five of Wands. They feel a bit conflicted because they don't know what you're going to say. So I feel this nervousness again that comes out for the second time here. Oh, but sorry. Yes, this is how you feel. So, yeah, you feel like they're very enamored with you, and you feel, sorry, that you can give equally to each other. It's the same message. And you feel this inner conflict. I'm going to clarify though, because why do you feel like that? Let me see. Clarify the... I actually want to take this deck. Clarify the Five of Wands for what the viewer is feeling about the future spouse for pile number 3 when they're saying I love you. The Fool, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Very cute, very sweet. I think you feel a bit overwhelmed because, you know, this Five of Wands talks about inner conflict. You feel a bit overwhelmed because this is so sweet. You feel like this is the start of a new adventure for you two together, and you two together literally in a marriage, because yes, because they're proposing to you, so you already see the wedding happening and the celebration of your marriage and the union of the two of you. So you already are foreseeing all of this. Is kind of all of a sudden they're proposing to you, and you're like kind of all over the place with this Five of Wands. But with the Six of Cups, you also feel very sweetly about it, and you feel this soul bond with your future spouse, and that you two are have such a kinship between the two of you. Just like your souls are just a really good match, as I said before. So yeah, this message is coming out again. So yes, this is how you feel, but let's see more about how you feel. with this other oracle deck. This is the Monology Manifestation deck. How is pile number 3 going to feel about their future spouse at the time when they say I love you? Reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Yeah, because now you have to reprioritize your entire life. Like, now that this person has proposed to you, everything is going to change within your routines, within your day-to-day life, and you foresee this coming, and this means you need to reprioritize everything in your life. So very true. And first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Yes, that feeling of the Six of Cups, being very kind to each other, very loving with each other. You feel like you want to be very kind to your future spouse because they have professed their love to you and they have even proposed to you. So you're absolutely enamored with them as well. Back, you know. And let's see. Yeah, you admire your future spouse, seeing them as somebody very passionate and very emotionally satisfying at the same time, with the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Trust the universe. Yes, you want to trust this. I see a lot of the pink, the purple pink that reminds me of the third eye chakra. And I think you are really connected to your intuition at the time when your future spouse says I love you, and you understand more than you would actually think. And anyway, you're trusting the universe and what's happening in your life. You feel you're trusting them, you're trusting your future spouse in the truth that they're expressing to you in that very emotional and vulnerable moment. So that's really beautiful. Let me see how your future spouse is going to feel about you at the time when they're going to say I love you. Let's see, I'm curious now. How is your future spouse going to feel, pile 3? Justice, Queen of Fire. Now we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So you're a perfect match for each other. How is your future spouse going to feel? 5 of Earth, and at the bottom 7 of Earth. Did they want to invest? So when they say I love you, it's because they want to invest in you. And they've seen that you've gone through some moments of loss, as well as them, actually. I think this is to do with that loss that we saw in the previous card. They had some loss in their life, and they feel like instead with you, they wouldn't lose at life. They wouldn't lose by investing in your connection with you. So they're fully invested in you, and they want to express their love because they see you as this beautiful person, the Queen of Fire, which has a beautiful, passionate heart, and at the same time is so attractive, so alluring, very magnetizing, very intriguing, somebody that they want to pair up with and spend their life with. And that's why they're professing their love to you. You are very regal to them. You have this ability to make them feel like gold, and so by the two of you being together, they feel like they've met their perfect match in life as a partner for life. And with the Justice card, this is an extra confirmation about the marriage and the soul contract, and about the fact that they are speaking their truth to you because they intend to engage with you in this union for life. And I see number 11, which is also a very spiritual number. So this is a very spiritual union. Let me see more about how your future spouse feels about you at the time when they say I love you. Your commitment is being tested. Yes, this is a moment, this came out in pile 1 as well. So you could have messages there too, but this is a testing moment for your future spouse, because they are, engaging in this commitment with you. So clearly it's a very big change in their own life. Let's see more. How are they feeling for pile number 3? Oh, jeez, hold on. Sorry, my lamp fell, but it didn't break, so that's fine. So how are they feeling for pile number 3? How is your future spouse going to feel when they say I love you? Let's see. A time for healing. Yeah, that they feel like they're healing their own heart, I think, because by opening up to you with their love, they're actually healing their own self, their own heart. Let's see. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, full moon eclipse. They feel like, again, this is a very transformational moment, and that this is going to bring to a conclusion of an old cycle where you two were just dating and kind of being with each other, and moving into this next phase where you two are actually going to start living a life together as a married couple, because I've seen the ring and the proposal, so that's coming out again. Right, so let me see now the connective, the shared emotions between the two of you when this moment happens. So we have the 10 of voices, the 3 of voices, the 4 of voices, the 5 of voices, and the magician. So the magician comes out again, as well as the 9 of voices. So first of all, there is a sequence here, as you can tell, because we have the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 10 of swords, as well as the 9, actually 9, 10. So there is a sequence, and this tells me that basically there is a progression in your relationship, and this progression is towards leaving behind an old cycle where you both felt betrayed in your past experiences in love. You both experienced heartbreak and pain with these tears from the eyes. You both had moments of true heartbreak, and you two then, with this profession of love, are healing each other and bringing each other to a place of contentment and peace. And with the 5 of swords, I see again the symbol of peace with the olive branch. So this is really telling me that there is this movement forward towards abundance, towards a peace of mind for the two of you, a peace of heart, and the magician manifesting what you both desired in your own life, and that you both understand that you can build this together, and and release this stress, release the thoughts that have been burdening you, and the anxiety that you thought, well, am I ever going to achieve the union with somebody that I really care for? And here it is, the magician. You are manifesting this together. So this is one of the part of the shared emotions. But let's see more. I'm going to take this other deck and see what else can we get from this oracle deck. What are these shared emotions between pile number 3 and their future spouse when they say I love you? So this is one. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. How more on point this could be? All these swords, 10 of swords, 3 of swords, 4 of swords, 9 of swords, 5 of swords, 9 of swords. This is all talking about the resentment that you both have accumulated along your life, romantic life. And this card is telling that in order to see things clearly, you must let go of this resentment. So the moment your future spouse tells you for the first time, I love you, you both are going to release this resentment from your past, from your life. And this is therefore going to make your vision very clear. Your vision of the future, for the future. This was bouncing, so I'm taking it. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So, you two have accepted what has happened in the past. You are releasing it. And at the moment your future spouse says, I love you, you feel this transformation and you trust into each other's heart. And this came out as well in pile 1. So again, check it if you felt called to. Let's see. And sexual union. Now, this came out also in pile 2. So you might also have messages there. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So I feel that after this I love you, there is going to be this sexual union between the two of you, and you two are going to enjoy each other's body very much, because you're going to make love to each other, and that's going to deepen your bond even further. And you know, you're going to celebrate, even if in a physical sense, this this sharing of emotions, this sharing of love. Let me see more about the shared feelings between pile 3. Joy. May you pursue what lights you up. So this confession of love will light you both up, and you will feel extreme joy, and then you will also experience physical joy with each other. So it's absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to have a look at what is this moment when your future spouse says I love you for the first time, I'm going to heal within you specifically. And then to conclude the reading, I'm going to see the energy that is going to be ignited when this moment happens. So the energy that will basically expand from the moment. So let's see first, what are you healing when your future spouse says I love you within yourself. Pile 3, let's see. For pile 3, what is it that they're healing? When this moment happens, when this emotional exchange with their future spouse happens. My body knows how to self-heal. Well, you actually feel like you're already in a process of self-healing at the time when this happens. So this is just going to, the moment they say I love you, it's just going to reinforce this ability of yours of self-healing. Number 9 could be relevant to you. And let's see more with this other deck. What is pile 3 going to be healing within themselves as the future spouse says I love you? Their future spouse says I love you. Pride. Yeah, you're going to drop your pride, and you're just going to be also very vulnerable towards your future spouse. So I think you're going to also obviously confess your love for them and accept their offer of engagement. Number 7 could be also relevant to you. Let's have a look now at what energy is going to be sparking together from the two of you when this moment happens. First of all, I see cosmic flower and magic. So this is going to be a very magic moment that you both are going to remember for your entire lives. And with the cosmic flower, you're going to feel very much at home with each other. But let me check, because I just wanted to see what the split of the deck was like, as I did with every pile. But let me see what comes out. What is the energy that's going to ignite? Perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So, you both, as you profess your love for each other, are going to, excuse me, move forward from your comfort zone, and you're going to embark on this new adventure. I feel I'm hearing towards the edges of your reality. So you're basically taking this leap with each other, and really accepting this union as something that is very real for the two of you, something that is finally materializing in the real, concrete, physical sense. You know, the moment I say I love you, basically, it's a moment where it represents this moment of transition when you two are consolidating being a couple for life. So this is what I'm getting from this perception card. So your perception gets expands. Your perception of reality expands, and you understand more about your own reality. Number 35 could be relevant to you. Pile 3, this was your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that to support my work. Share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching this, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think about this. Thank you so much, and have a great day.